When a cat reaches its senior years, something remarkable happens. Their body may slow down, but their heart starts to speak in quieter, deeper ways. What many owners miss is that older cats don't stop loving you, they simply change how they express it. As someone who has lived alongside aging cats for years, I've learned that their affection doesn't fade, it transforms. And those transformations are often invisible to the untrained eye. In this video, you'll uncover the 7 silent acts of love that only older cats show. Subtle behaviors that carry years of trust, comfort, and loyalty. Gestures that reveal just how deeply your cat still connects with you. Most people never notice them, and by the end of this video, you'll not only recognize them, but understand what each one truly means. How many of these have you already seen without realizing what your cat was trying to say? Because behind every slow blink, every quiet moment beside you, there's a message waiting to be heard. And the worst part is that most people think their cat has grown distant, when in reality, it's the opposite. They've simply learned to love differently. Before we begin, if you love understanding your cat on a deeper level, take a moment to subscribe and leave a like. Every time you do, it helps this message reach more people who want to give their cats the love they truly deserve. And trust me, once you know these signs, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. Let's decode those silent signs, one by one.
The first silent act of love, matching their breathing to yours while resting nearby. One of the most intimate and unnoticed acts of love from older cats happens when they rest near you and begin to unconsciously sync their breathing with yours. At first, it seems accidental, but it's not. Research in animal behavior has observed that mammals capable of strong attachment, cats included, can adjust their breathing rhythm to the pattern of the individual they trust most. As cats age, their senses change. Their hearing becomes more tuned to low frequencies, and they start to perceive your heartbeat, breath, and voice in a different way. When a senior cat chooses to sleep near you and gradually matches your rhythm, it's their nervous system aligning with yours. A quiet form of emotional regulation. This behavior usually appears when the home is silent and the bond is strong. The cat's breathing slows down, follows your pace, and both bodies enter a shared calm. It's an invisible connection, but one that tells you everything. I feel safe enough to breathe with you. That's not coincidence, it's biological trust turned into affection. The second silent act of love, waiting for you to eat before they do. A sign almost no one notices appears around mealtime. Many senior cats quietly wait for their human to begin eating before they touch their own food. It's not politeness or hesitation, it's emotional synchronization rooted in instinct. In feline colonies, dominant or trusted members set the rhythm for eating, and others follow as a show of respect and unity. When your older cat watches you at the table or waits by their bowl until you take your first bite, it's a social gesture, one that says, "We eat together." With age, cats rely less on competition and more on connection. They begin to mirror your daily habits as part of their bonding process. Behaviorists call this social pacing, a sign of attachment seen mostly in mature animals that have formed deep long-term relationships. So the next time you notice your cat waiting patiently, don't rush to feed them first. Sit, start your meal, and you'll often see them begin theirs seconds later. That quiet synchronization isn't just routine, it's affection expressed through ritual.
The third silent act of love, adjusting their sleep cycle to match yours. As cats grow older, they no longer follow the erratic sleep patterns of their younger years. Instead, many begin to subtly shift their rest schedule to align with their human's daily rhythm. This change isn't random, it's a quiet act of attachment. In their youth, cats are crepuscular, most active at dawn and dusk. But as they age and form a lasting emotional bond, their biological clock begins to adapt. Studies in feline behavior have observed that cats living with the same person for many years synchronize their active and rest periods with that person's habits, especially in senior stages. When your older cat starts sleeping when you sleep, waking up when you move, or calmly staying awake during your daily routine instead of prowling at night, that's not just aging, it's companionship turned into timing. They've reshaped their natural rhythm around yours, because in their mind, safety and calm exist when you're present. It's one of the purest, least noticed signs of love. They've given up part of their instinct just to live in sync with you.
The fifth silent act of love, making gentle sounds only when you're around. One of the most subtle yet powerful ways older cats express love is through the sounds they reserve only for you. It's not the typical meow they might use for food or attention. It's a softer, almost whispered sound, a half purr, half murmur that appears when the bond is strongest. Feline behavior communication research shows that cats develop what's called a social vocabulary. Over the years, they modify their vocalizations to fit the tone, rhythm, and frequency that their favorite human responds to. As cats age, their energy to vocalize decreases, but their emotional precision increases. That quiet trill, hum, or faint meow isn't random. It's personalized communication. Older cats don't waste effort. If they use their voice near you, it's not because they need something. It's because they want you to notice the moment you share. It's gratitude in sound form, too soft for the world to hear, but meant only for you. So when you hear that faint little sound and wonder what it means, it's simple. It's your cat's way of saying, I'm still here and I still choose you. The sixth silent act of love, guarding the house from a distance. As cats grow older, they no longer patrol or chase like they used to, but that doesn't mean they've stopped protecting. Many senior cats begin a quiet ritual of watching over their territory from one fixed spot, usually somewhere they can see the front door, hallway, or the area where you rest. To an untrained eye, it looks like ordinary stillness, but what they're really doing is a form of silent guardianship. Feline behaviorists note that older cats maintain territorial awareness even when they're physically less active. They choose vantage points where they can monitor without moving too much. And when that territory includes you, their watchfulness becomes personal. They're not trying to defend a space anymore. They're ensuring that the place where you both live stays peaceful. It's not about dominance. It's devotion expressed through vigilance. So when your older cat sits quietly in the hallway, eyes half open, just observing, don't think they're detached. They're still the silent guardian of your shared world, just wiser and more subtle about it.
The seventh silent act of love, choosing pain over distance. One of the most touching and least understood behaviors in older cats is when they continue to seek your presence even while in pain or discomfort. Instinctively, cats hide weakness. It's a survival behavior they carry for life. But in old age, a deeply bonded cat will sometimes break that instinct entirely. When they choose to limp toward you instead of hiding, when they settle beside you, even though movement hurts, that's not just routine. It's a deliberate act of emotional surrender. Ethologists studying feline attachment have observed that some senior cats suppress their natural self-isolation response when they associate their owner with safety and calm. They no longer retreat to heal. They stay where love feels strongest. It's one of the rarest and purest forms of connection, trust stronger than instinct. When your older cat stays close despite pain, they're telling you something profound. You're not just my home, you're my comfort, even when it hurts. That silent choice, made without words or gestures, is the ultimate act of feline love. Every gesture your older cat makes, each slow movement, quiet breath, and subtle look tells a story that most people never hear. These aren't random behaviors, they're memories turned into rituals. With time, cats stop showing love through energy. They start showing it through presence, patience, and silent devotion. The truth is, every act you just learned is a reflection of how much trust you've earned. Cats don't love loudly, and with age, they stop needing to prove it. Instead, they choose to love with intention, in ways only those who truly watch can understand. So now ask yourself, how many of these acts have you already seen without realizing what they meant? Because every quiet sign, every shared breath, and every moment of stillness is your cat's way of saying, I remember our life together, and I still choose you.
If you love your cat, like this video to help more people understand their pets before it's too late. Leave a comment telling me which of these silent acts your cat has shown you. And subscribe so you don't miss the next secret that could change how you see your cat forever. I'll see you in the next video.